Hey guys, Rick here with Departure Heaven. You know, folks, I'm watching the RNC Republican National Convention. I believe that's what it stands for. And I'm watching all the glory and the glamour and all the excitement. And you look at it, it's all well done and professional looking. Big high rise cameras moving over the crowds. It looks like something straight out of a movie, folks. Um, like you've seen the Rocky movies where it's all like big, it's all like all glammed out, like big time, like it's the biggest boxing match in the world, And I get it, you're having a president, or the presidential debates are going on, the the elections, they're going on right now. We're in the middle of a big race, and folks, let's dive deeper than that. It is my belief that this is a rehearsal run, if that's the right word I want to use for it, a rehearsal for, so I don't want to say something that might tick off some people, but I believe this is a rehearsal for the Antichrist. Now, before you guys think that's crazy, hear me out. The testing, all the testing in the world, God is allowing all these events to take place because He's moving the chess pieces all in place. Okay? All the pieces are being moved for one event to happen later on. This piece gets moved here so this event can take place later. But I believe this is a rehearsal for the Antichrist. And now I'll explain why. Because it just hit me when I looked at the beginning of the RNC tonight's, when Trump made his speech. I didn't even get to that part. I just started watching it and seeing the excitement and how professional was done, the big screens, the rock star coming up there, Kid Rock, I think that was his name, saying fight, fight. It was all professionally well done, like it was a beginning of some major event, like a major boxing match about to go down. A world premiere. Whole world's watching this fight. It looked like something like that. Okay? Only thing was missing was the boxing ring. I mean, that's what this looked like. Okay? Folks, that is exactly what the Antichrist will be like. In other words, that is the kind of excitement that will be centered around him when he enters the world stage. This is like a dry run, I don't know if that's the right word, a rehearsal, okay, for his coming. Get ready, the whole world. You think this is big looking at this tonight? When he takes the world stage, all eyes will be on this man. It'll make this event look like a small picnic in the park somewhere. It's going to be big. And we're talking massive media coverage on all the cable channels will be airing it live. Either you're in the middle of a soap opera or what, it's going to be aired. Because the Antichrist is going to take over all the media channels. He's going to buy up the entire network. It'll be under his palm of his hand. In other words, he will be able to do anything with the networks at a click of a mouse. Because that's everything's run off computers now. This is going to be a phenomenal world event when he takes center stage on the world. This is like a rehearsal, buddy, because they have got the media power to make it this big and exciting, this professionally done. I kept picturing in this event, this looking at this thing tonight, the RNC, how big it looked and how well it was documented on camera. The strobe lights going on everywhere, the big crowds. And I just keep picturing the Antichrist on that stage, coming out for the very first time to present himself to the world. Nobody knows who this man's going to be, okay? He's going to be someone that nobody's never seen before, okay? I really thought about it hard because it can't be Trump, it can't be anybody else that we know, because they all have a track record history. There's a lot of people that don't like Trump, there's a lot of people that do like him. So that can't work. Now, I know I said it on my show last Monday night that Trump might be the Antichrist. I really thought about it hard, and I heard other videos about it, people talking about it. That really, people won't accept him if he was the Antichrist because There's a lot of people that don't want not, look at him on TV and say, well, I don't like this guy because I already know what he's done in the past. So that can't work. And it's not going to be someone else because they have a track record. It's got to be someone fresh, a fresh new face no one's seen before. It has no track record history. Okay? That leaves everybody open to seeing, well, who's this guy? Everybody's going to be curious onlookers. And the vast coverage they'll have on TV, on every network, news network will be covering this man. Will bring the even more excitement because everybody's like, wow, when you walk downtown, you see a whole crowd of people in a circle. You want to go up and see what's going on. Well, people are going to be spectating. You're going to say, well, wow, this guy's drawing a huge crowd. What's so big about this guy? And it's going to drive curiosity through the roof. And then when he begins to speak on his microphone for the first time, people are just going to fall to their knees in love with this guy. I'm not talking like that, but I'm talking about they're going to marvel over him. They're going to love him because he'll speak perfectly. He'll say all the right words to captivate a crowd, to capture their attention. Okay? And he will rally the world to loving him. He will be the most loved person in the world, folks, other than Jesus Christ. Okay? And he will be honored among all nations. What you've seen tonight, is kind of like a test run, just a small spectacle of what it's going to be like on a higher scale when this man comes onto the world scene for the first time. So I kept thinking about, man, it's going to be crazy when this Antichrist comes. We'll be long gone. We won't care. We don't care who he is. We'll be looking for Jesus Christ. We're not looking for the Antichrist. We'll be in heaven, while all this is going on down here, And he's going to come onto the world scene, and he's going to present himself. Now, I know after the rapture, he's going to present himself in 24 hours. He'll briefly come on the news and tell people this is what's happened. But they're not going to have time to set up a stage like that and have it all ready to go. No. They'll wait till the dust settles before they do that. Okay? And then he's going to present it. Because there'll be chaos everywhere during the rapture. The first 2 or 3 weeks is going to be a lot of chaos. No one's going to be in a mood to sit down and watch television. Get me on that? Okay? It's going to be until the dust settles and everything settles down. They will be controlling everything. Everything will it'll be a job for the Antichrist. But when he makes his first real appearance on television, when everything's kind of settled, he's going to present to the world a package deal that no one can refuse. He's going to fix the world, folks. Okay? Other than what Jesus will do when he comes back 7 years from now. Okay? So, when you watch the RNC tonight, wherever you're at, or watch it pre-recorded, picture that being the Antichrist coming onto the stage. The rock star comes out first, and then picture him coming out, walking on the stage in a big, nice suit, hair all parted back, and he's looking at everybody, and he says, I got this whole world to myself now, and Satan can finally do his work the way he really wanted to do. He'll use this man, because this man is the closest Satan will ever get to the world, is through this guy. Because Satan cannot come out on the world scene as his physical self. He can, but he won't. God won't allow it. When he can, you manifest himself through a human being. In other words, he'll give his power to this man. A portion of his power. Remember, in the Bible it says power is given unto the beast. You'll have negotiation skills like no one's ever seen before. And you'll have possess of superpowers, supernatural abilities, folks, to do things that no other political leader can do. That has ever achieved. He will achieve what other leaders have never achieved. Okay? He will go to the great lengths of the world to fix things, folks, like no other leader has ever accomplished. And he'll get so much done in so much small amount of time, which it'll shatter all records of what other political leaders have ever done. Okay? Move over Ronald Reagan, move over Jimmy Carter, move over all these presidents, Nixon, all these guys, the very first president, Washington, these guys, they'll make them look like, like nothing. Folks, I want you to see this. You go look at this event, look at it tonight, and think about the Antichrist, because it's going to be huge. Okay? And the world's going to be looking for a leader. They are looking for him now. But we haven't got, he can't do anything. He can't come out yet. Do you know why he is not at that RNC instead of, Trump being there? Because we have not been caught up in the harpazo yet. We have not been raptured yet, folks. Okay? This is why this man is not here. This is a rehearsal, a dry rehearsal for the Antichrist, folks. We have the entire media outlets of the world are ready to go. It's all set up, folks. The cameras are ready to roll when this man comes out. Okay? And I am looking forward to going home. I'm not looking forward to that. Now, if you get left behind, that's what you're going to see. You're going to see it on all your channels when you flip it. The day he goes public, when he does a public announcement, when everything settles down a little bit. Because we know the rapture is going to be chaotic on the first day. I don't think everybody's going to be sitting in front of their television on day one. Now, folks, we are so close to going home, it's not even funny. Now, this has been a very, very interesting times we've been in. This election has been different, far different from previous elections. Okay? Now, people are saying that something big is coming, and I feel it too. I feel like we're at a slope, and then boom, it's going to take off. Whatever that event is going to be, I don't know. Okay? So, right now, we're going to watch these events unfold. Now, I can say only so much on YouTube, but, excuse me, we have got to be ready. And the only way you be ready is the blood of Jesus Christ is the only way to heaven, folks. There is no other way to heaven. You can't do it through any other religion. It's only Jesus Christ or nowhere. Or you're going directly downwards. Right down to that place called hell. Today is a day of salvation, folks. Please get saved today. Come to Jesus and ask him into your heart. Okay? Because the dress rehearsal is coming on right now. It's ready. Hold on one second. Let me just make sure I got my terminology. It's ready. I mean, I think right now, we got to be ready, folks. And all I can say is just be ready. Now, one way to help plant that seed and get this out to the lost and help people get saved is by sharing the video out to everybody, hitting the like button and subscribing. Because by doing that, folks, guess what happens? You're reaching the lost. These videos can be seen more and more by more people the more this channel grows. The more likes and subscribers we get, it helps us grow. It helps us get our videos out more on YouTube. The YouTube algorithm is based on how many videos, how many likes and subscribers you got. A channel with only 20 subscribers and 20 likes is not going to be seen on YouTube. It's going to be tucked away at the very bottom of the list. Currently it's rated by views and shares and likes and subscribers. So do us a favor, help us out. You're not only helping us out, you're helping yourself out you're helping that person get saved too. I'm doing my part, you're doing your part. Okay? And, don't forget to check out that video on Rumble. Rumble's our backup channel. We don't use it that much. We'll post a video on there that we can't post on here. So if I really want to dump something on this channel that I can't really see on here, I'm probably going to put it on Rumble. Alright? Once you go there, check it out. If you want to follow that channel, you can. I don't recommend. I mean, you could. It's great, but that's a channel I don't use. I really don't use it that much. This is the main channel I want you to subscribe to. So this is the channel we watch. This YouTube channel. But go check out my latest video I put together. Go look at it. It's about the assassination of Trump. It's something you missed. Probably didn't see. That, folks, you need to see this video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, guys, talk to you later. We'll see you in the clouds, eyes to the sky, folks.